apparently incapable of looking at a clock correctly. I've repeatedly told her, you know, don't look at your watch, Mom. I don't know what's wrong. Had I been in bed at 1:30, which I wasn't, but I want to start, I happen to not be in bed, and she's getting up at 1:30, and I happen to hear her because I was winding down, and what are you doing? Taking Omer out at 6 o'clock? Mom, it's not 6 o'clock, it's 1:38. Well, I thought it was... Oh. And just now, her clock the alarm didn't go off because she has that sucky phone. As we've already established, she ruined her old phone. Oh, and let me just stress, I'm just supposed to be a saint and never get upset with her, everything, anything at all, ever, right? I was sound asleep, and she's like screaming and yelling, and I have my hair plugged in, you know, so I can't hear. And then she's like, Laura, the alarm didn't go off. I overslept. It's and she's telling me it's like 8:48. It's not 8:40. I knew it was 8:48. It wasn't even 7:48. It was 6:48. And I'm all showered and everything. I didn't have to get up until... And she's just panicking. You know what? What am I supposed to do? She ruined her old phone. I told you guys that already. She ruined it. She's incapable of putting little things. She would shove it in wrong, and she ruined it. And we got her an old phone that has the old kind of plug that's bigger. And I said, Mom, why did you scream and yell? Why can't you? You're not capable of looking at don't look at your watch ever. Look at your no, you couldn't have. There's no way you looked at a digital phone wrong. It's impossible to mistake the numbers on a digital phone. And it's not my fucking fault your alarm doesn't go off. You know, it's like, it's sad. I don't know. The phone is fucked. It did that stupid thing that it does with the ringer silenced or whatever, but it never ever... It doesn't, last time I could have taken it down. I could have, you know, and she has to go and calls her stupid idiot friend saying, don't call me. And what do you think, stupid idiot friend, to make sure we were trying, because anyone calls and the ringer silence goes away, and the guy can't look at it unless it's on the ringer silence. And I was like, well, why did you call her? To make sure she doesn't call me, bitch, she's an idiot. She called her right back. I didn't know how to, bottom line is, we're supposed to have a nice day today, and she inevitably does something that, you know, one of these days I'm going to get an ulcer. I'm telling you I am. From stress. My cousin got an ulcer. I'm talking about the one from out of state. Not any of the ones who had perfect lives compared to my life, or the ones, any of those lived out of state. The cousins of the dead on had perfect lives compared to us. I'm like shaking now, you know? Like I just want to have a good time. She inevitably does something that, you know, it's impossible. Drink. 7 o'clock in the morning. Not even. I just want to fucking drink. My home phone rang yesterday. The only one who has the number is Joe. But last time I decided to answer the damn home phone, it wasn't Joe. It was a wrong number. I said, you have a wrong number, and the person, like, it was a guy, and then called back again. So then I unplugged it, but I had it plugged in, and because I had used it, and it might have been Joe. But the thing is, if you have to understand, I do turn off my cell phone, but I don't live alone and turn off my cell phone. If Miss C or Joe, if it's a fucking emergency, they can always reach me via my mom's phone number. Always. So you don't have to think, oh, well, you're shutting off your phone and shutting out your friends, and they'd never ever be able to reach you. What if it's an emergency? They both, Miss C and Joe, both have my mom's number. So no one has to make me feel bad about that, you know? And here's a perfect example of things that happen all the time. Also, I've decided I'm not going to worry anymore if her teeth rot out of her skull. Because it's not fair to me, and I told her that last night. She knows her meds knock her out, yet she will take her meds and then go and lie down and not get ready for bed. Okay? So it happens just far too often where I have to, basically it's like having a kid. I have to be like, Mom, are you, so fuck it. I told her, I'm like, she gets upset. It's like, why do I bother? I need to make sure she takes her meds. So if she goes to bed without taking her meds, then I have to get her up to take her meds. But fuck it, I'm done worrying. Let her teeth rot out of her skull. She wants me to get her a water pick. I'm like, you don't even want to take a couple minutes. That's going to be an extra couple minutes on top of brushing your teeth. It's not in lieu of brushing your teeth. You don't even want to do that. She takes her meds, and then she knows that it's going to knock her out. Yet, instead of getting ready for bed, I have to fight with her like so often. It's not funny. Again, I'm going to wind up with a freaking ulcer. She's not a kid, but so fuck it. I'm just going to not do it anymore. Let her go to sleep with her sneakers on. Let her lie down after she's taken her bed. It's not rational. She knows she's never going to wake up. Her med's going to knock her out. She's never going to get up to get ready for bed. Again, we go back to the same thing. I have my own problems. I'm not this isn't my thing where I'm a nurse and I have infinite patience or whatnot. It's just the opposite, I only do the best I can do. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm done, Let her fucking take her meds, and then I'm just going to let her, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because it happens all the time, I knew it. I just suspected that it was 10:30 something. She was already in bed, and I opened up. I know what happened. No, I'm not gonna worry. If she was in bed with her, no, she got. I called her because she had said earlier that phone was working. You have to call it, so I called her, and she was gonna go call her return. I'm like, why are you gonna call? I don't know who called. Well, you can't assume it's the friend. You don't call her. She goes to bed. Mommy, don't call her at that time. And then I saw that's what she did. I saw her go and lie down back on her bed with her sneakers on and everything, and with the light on. And I'm like, did you get ready for bed? She's like, no. I'm like, are you going to? No. What do you mean, no? Why aren't you? I'm tired. Fine. Don't get ready for bed. At least take your goddamn sneakers off and let your teeth right out of your skull, you know? Told her last night, she's an adult and I'm done. If she doesn't get ready for bed and takes her meds and goes and lays down, I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Unless she does it with her fucking light on. Then I'm not even going to get her up. I'll just shut her fucking light off and that's it, you know. Because she knows that she's going to take her meds and then she's going to fucking fall asleep. She's not going to miraculously wake up. She's and wide awake. She's going to get more and more tired. And went to bed at 2:30. I just wanted to sleep till 8. She had a note, but inevitably no. I have to wake up to her screaming and yelling, and it's only 6:48 in the morning. Go back to the same fucking thing. All this stress, and I couldn't even have a nice time with that fucking guy, you know. Couldn't even just have normalcy.